Trust me, gay is in, gay is hot. I want some gay, gay it's gonna be.
Gay it's gonna be, everybody. Hello, it is Wednesday. Wednesday, everybody. This week has gone by extremely fast, or at least it has to me. I woke up after, the morning after the shot, and let me tell you, my neck felt a little stiff. My collarbone still felt a wee little tender. But I will say that it has been a dramatic difference. But I've also been having in case none of you saw the going to Texas, Lara FM. That's right, the amazing Lara FM. And in case you were not busy, at 4:20, she will be going live. So again, 4:20, Lara will be going live. So we'll be done way before 4:20. But I just want to say way before then. But at the same time, hey, Farrell. Hey, you, don't let you sneak in, Auntie. So yes, I'm going to be like, it's been great. I will tell you that I also stopped drinking rock stars. Well, not stopped. I drink roughly about 2 a day. This is number 1 still. That's been a huge change for me because, in case you didn't know this, I take a medication called Tegretol. Now, with the medication called Tegretol, one of the side effects is you become very sleepy. It is very easy for you to almost become narcoleptic. And so because I've been on it for so long, I require a huge amount of caffeine so that way I can function. But to get back to the original point, Lara had me pick out a shake while we were there at this place called Juice Land. Okay, Juice Land. And it was called the Bam Bam. And of course, I still miss my dog. So I had to get a drink called Bam Bam because that's my dog. Like I had to. And so in the process of getting the Bam Bam, I felt better. So I because of one of you amazing people, well, actually a couple of you, I got the exact recipe for the Bam Bam and I've been making it at home. Not only has my stomach been doing a lot better, but I don't know if it's just the shots that has dramatically changed quite a few things in my life, or it's also drinking the shakes for breakfast instead of having something unhealthy and cutting back my rock star. You would think that I would technically be sleeping because normally before the shots, I would be sleeping only drinking 1 rock star a day. That I become narcoleptic. Unless I'm getting at least a minimum 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rock stars, I'm sleeping. And so because of that, the shots have dramatically changed things. I found myself getting up early. Not only am I getting up early, I'm getting up early and doing chores. Yeah, the puppies are sleeping, or at least trying to, but one of them has a bad dream. But they're all snuggled, everybody. And so it's left me feeling like there's certain things that are worth fighting for. And there's certain things that, aren't that big of a deal. It's almost like my heart is suddenly picking what's the poison? What is the best, idea? What is the best path? Is that really worth a fight, or is that not worth the fight? And so I have a couple of different topics I want to go to, but so far, everybody, it has been a dramatic difference. Like I feel lighter. I feel in a lot better of a headspace. And it has left me feeling like, it's like when there's a chore you really don't want to do, like let's say you do dishes all the time. And so when it's the weekend, you don't want to see a dish. But at the same time, it doesn't matter what day of the week it is. You have dishes to get done. So let's just go get them done and not worry about it. And suddenly there's not a day off I want from doing the dishes. So far I've even, I have a honey-do list. And so I did a couple of extra things. It wasn't worth a fight to get a little bit of assistance in getting stuff into my truck. So I just took a picture and sent it on and got everything in my truck and left for the dump. But you know what I did find out today before we go into those topics? Didn't know this. Note to self, if you grow up in a cult, at the dump, if you have a whole bunch of green waste, you're going to get yelled at if you tried to take your green waste and dump it in the regular garbage area. They're going to tell you to put it back in your truck. And then when you put it back in your truck, you're going to have to then go back of the place where they have their composting stuff. Didn't know that. So in case you're wondering who got told to put the trees back into the back of the truck and go somewhere else, that's me. Did it bother me? No, I just did it. So let's grab some of these starred comments and then we will get on to the main topics at hand. If you do have questions, please ask them. I love questions. And right now I feel overjoyed and through the moon about quite a lot of things. I also got to talk to my aunt and she filled me in on a little bit about my dad to try to almost give me a better perspective as to why he found Scientology. So that clarified quite a bit for me, and I can't wait to clarify it with you and just explain everything. So Kimberly Sweet, thank you so very much for renewing your membership. Thank you. Emma Robson, I did read this one. I am in a position to help out financially at the moment. See, I got it. ATM. Summer would be very proud of me right now for getting the ATMs, what it stands for. Would you prefer gifted memberships or direct payment? Either one. I love the idea of gifted memberships just because it introduces more people to the friends and family. And I'm really big on calling everybody here friends and family. I don't really like the membership idea, but I love the friends and family idea. But it wouldn't let me. So I called the friends and family. I just called it that to make it easier. Kimberly Sweet, welcome in chatters. Chat rules, no hate speech, derogatory remarks, or spamming. No debates or fighting. Please be kind and respect the hosts, guests, mods, and other streamers and Pokemon cards. I will say, there are certain circumstances where I would absolutely 1000% agree. But I was in Confident Chris's live stream when that all went down because I was getting ready to type a message. Because there were so many people saying Solomon needs to go home. Oh, he's too young to be out there. You know what? If he wants to be out there, we were much younger when we were forced into slave labor. So if he wants to be out there and his parents are okay with it, I'm not going to ever tell someone, how old or how young they have to be. Because you know what? Most of the stuff that happened to us was before ages that we should have even being introduced to certain things. At 5 years old, you should not know what being on deck is. At 5 years old, you should not know what a broken bone feels like, especially someone intentionally breaking it. But I want to say, it looks like to me they're trying to make a movie about Alex streaming and Alex going to all these different locations because Alex went to Gold. He has no family ties at Gold, nor did he make any gesture of inviting certain people that family is at Gold. Didn't even have to be me. Could have been Lara. Could have been Miriam. There's so many people that could have been invited or at least side streamed it. But no. But I want to say to Confident Chris, thank you. To Solomon, thank you. I appreciate everything that you do. I appreciate Jessica. I appreciate Streets. I appreciate DOA. There's so many of you guys. And you know what? Dan walks his smile. If you guys not have had a chance to see his beautiful dimples, I have one, guys. Oops. Yeah, just one. And I always feel uneven. But he has the most beautiful dimples. So if you have not yet a chance to watch Dan Walks LA, show him a little bit of love. He goes out there and shows the most amount of love to us. Stasia, Liz, hey Liz, chat and mods. That's right. We all got to say hi to the above. Okay. Oh hell no. Anyone have an idea of how to come up with $2,400 to get my son a pup and have it trained for epilepsy detection? ADA can't seem to find him a replacement for his previous dog that died of old age. You can ask for a supervisor. Okay, now they're all dreaming. Portland SP support. Okay, Trigger Woman. Hi, fam. So I would ask for a supervisor. If they're not willing to get you a supervisor, ask for what compliances need to take place and what forms you need to fill out. Because Bambino was a fully registered service dog. And so because he was a fully registered one, it went through the American Disabilities Act. And they helped me with all the training and all that stuff. I got Bam because I wanted that particular dog. But they did all the training. So hopefully that helps. Saul, I can't believe you're going to work on me right when I'm getting ready to go live. Ooh. No, I'm just kidding. Have fun at work. I'll talk to you soon, and I will see you mañana. Mary Heicher, evening on time for now they're awake. Evening on time for a live. Yay! Well, I'm glad you're here. Emma, Liz Ferris, cool. I love that. Cool. Pamela SP Butterfly. They're like in a little three-way fight. Like one's fighting with one's head and the other one's fighting with the tail. It's like it's a pup triangle. A pupagle. We're just gonna say pupagle. Pamela SP Butterfly. Hey, Liz and friends. There's a ton of new merch at the shop, more coming. Go check out the new Cariotti mod support with boobs attack, Save Bob Ferris designs. The Pearl Snappy is still up there because I have to talk to Lara. I have to see who she picked. I know. It's like sisters fighting. I got teenagers, guys. And as soon as I find out who Lara picked, then they get to decide. Because I know that they wanted, it was for Pearl Fest merch, so I don't want to take it down. If anything is purchased between now and when I take it down, it's still all going to Pearl. But I just need to make sure that the person that won the song contest gets the merch that they want. Jamie Palmer, hey there, everyone. How's it going? It is going really good. Like, if everyone can feel like this, I'm telling you, if everyone has a chance to feel like this, to feel a little bit more motivated, like a less weight was on you and less things were like knocking you down, then, definitely it feels easier to breathe. Poet, hey, evening, everybody. Candace, aka also known as Mark Barker, gifted 10 family memberships. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. I absolutely appreciate you. Tracy Murphy, hey y'all. Liz, I'm loving the new intro and outro too, right? Because it's Lara, and it was also designed by Heather. She took the images, gave me. She would say, "I need you to look at this. I need you to look at this." And so I would sit down and I would look at it and I would be like, okay, because the first one had a different song on it, but I kept getting hit with, you've been copyrighted. You've been copyrighted. So it turns out that song was copyrighted. So wasn't a good place for me to be. But at the same time, I actually love it better with Lara's music in there. And hopefully she loves it just as much as I do. Because Lara's amazing. Like, I don't know why she doesn't have like a billion-dollar record deal. We should not be talking about Britney Spears. We should literally be talking about Lara FM and the rocking that she does. I'm telling you, you've never even gone karaokeing with her. If you could have seen her karaokeing, it was great. Yes, I did karaoke. Yes, I know you want to see the video. I have not even seen it yet. So to be completely honest, we'll think about it. Feral Cheryl, in case you have not seen, Feral Cheryl has a section on the family board. I'm just telling you, my body Satan's right there. Same with, hold on. My little Rodney. Like, don't be a little Rodney. Just saying. Don't be a little one. All right. You're gonna, I'm not really sure. Hold on. You're gonna feel the neck thing for a while, but it's worth it. Yeah. It literally, it feels, it has that, the best way I can explain it is like you pulled something in your neck and it's literally around your collarbones. So it's like you move or stretch and you can feel it. But yes, it's worth it no matter what. Absolutely. Power that lies to paralyze. Hi, Liz. Hi, Power. How have you been? Care for JC YouTube. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. I hope you're having an amazing day, everyone. Super Pup. Hi, finally catching a live. Been a minute. Glad to see you. I know I was kind of hoping that we would get to see you when we were in Austin, but we'll have to make another trip out there. And then that time we'll be able to go see you. We saw so many amazing people, so many amazing friends and family came to hang out with us, have a meal with us. It was great. And the hugs and love was phenomenal. And the karaoke was pretty fun afterwards. I'm saying there was quite a bit of fun there. Dr. Who Heather, or as I like to say, Dr. Heather. So Rockstar breaks are now Bam Bam breaks. Exactly. Because I can't do too many Bam Bams a day, because let's be realistic, guys. I'm not trying to torture you guys with my stomach going. Let's not go crazy. We'll everything in moderation. Tammy, hey there, Liz. I'm going to be listening on my way to the hospital. My friend was bucked off her horse. Oh no. Well, I've been bucked. So hopefully it's, just a sprain or something like that. Cause even though you get the wind knocked out of you and you can be really severely hurt, I'm hoping that she's okay. So, my thoughts and prayers are with you. So let me know if you need anything. Care for JC. Tammy, hope your friend is okay. Me too. Katie did. Rock stars are super bad for your tummy. Glad everything is good. Love your smile. Thank you so very much. I love it too. I love that it wants to come out a little bit more often right now. Diane Johnson. Hi, Liz. Well, hello to you, Miss Johnson. Kimberly, become part of the friends and family members of the Pokeball. And all you have to do is click the link and it shows you the memberships of being a part of the friends and family. So please join the friends and family. It makes it so much more fun. Angela, hello all. Hello to you too. Kimberly Martin, hi everyone. We'll be watching on replay. Well, Kimberly, I'm glad to see you on replay. Don't forget to comment in the replay. I can't wait to see you on the replay. I'm crying because I can tell you look more relaxed. I do. And if you have not yet subscribed to the amazing Feral Cheryl, please send her some love. Send her all the love in the world, because you are a great lady. Thank you so much for being you. Yes. All right. There's tons of new merch at the shop. Bob Ferris Designs. Yep. There's tons of it. Care for JC became a new member. Thank you so very much. Welcome to the family. Salt. Yep. It's all about the heart. It's all about the heart, buddy. I'm going to get to see you tomorrow. Okay. Stasia, you are proof positive when the shots can do improvement your overall look of life. I'm sure your health will also benefit. You seem in control and not, frenzied. I am in a lot more control. I find it's almost like my brain was a library, and it was compartmentalizing every single thing, from someone's eyes, how they look, to someone's smirk, to someone's smile. And, is this person happy or sad? Is this person good or bad? Is this person nice or not nice? And it compartmentalized all these things of all these different scenarios. And it wasn't until you look into that scenario where you're like, that doesn't even matter. Like, someone's smile doesn't even matter. Someone saying this to you 5 months ago doesn't mean they're going to say it to you today. And if they don't say it to you today, it's okay, because some people are seasons and reasons and lifetimes. And if you can learn from the season and reason, then it makes your lifetime so much better. Yep, there is my Venmo, PayPal, not expected, but it is always appreciated. I know that I got asked if I would be willing to go on another trip again. And of course, when Pearl Snappy moves to LA, I will be visiting Miss Pearl Snappy. because she is my soul sister. And if you have not yet seen my soul sister in action, definitely look for Pearl Snappy, Selfless Self. If you see the person EA in a chat, just EA, tell her thank you. Just thank you. Because she was one of the good ones I got to meet out there in Texas. And oh hell no, I got to meet. But I got to hang out with EA and Pearl and Selfless and really get to know them as not just as people that are protesting, people that are standing up for us, but as actual caring, compassionate people that are doing this, maybe not for the reason that I'm doing it, but something's happened to them in their life where they weren't able to stand up and say, this is not okay. And so the fact that they can turn around and say, this is not okay, and they are saying it with such conviction and such encouragement that my heart goes out to all of them. Emma Robson comments, so happy you're happier, Liz. You look so well and much less stressed. Yes. I'm hoping that it is one of those less stress moments where you're just like, because that's always good. DS Kitty, you look so happy, full of energy. Something that makes me happy is seeing your new intro, specifically Carrie and the stuffed mole. That was my doing. And I love it. And she loves it. She loves that little thing. She thinks it's the cutest thing ever. Ignoring the fact that whole mole stuff, it's still a cute little stuffed animal. And it's in my background because it is a cute stuffed animal. And it made me a little less scared of the moles when the cats would bring them in. They're still just as terrifying though. Just kidding. DJ Nico popping in to spread hugs around. Always. I'm always hugged. Oh, you just renewed. Okay. It just didn't say that. So I apologize. Look who we have. EE in the chat. Don't forget to say hello to EE. Yes, that is what I've been hearing. And you know what? If she moves to LA, New York, or wherever she moves, that she's stuck with my friendship for life. But I know that she's looking forward to doing quite a few things and making some amazing things happen. And why not? She's a doctor. Her name is Dr. Perlman. So she's going to do amazing things wherever she goes. And I'm hoping LA, guys, because it's only within a 6-hour drive for me. So that's why I'm hoping. But if she goes somewhere else, then I'm going to have to up my miles and get some more mileage down there. Miniature wheelchair. Oh, that is cute. Now you're going to have to figure out how to make one. Oh, now I'm in heaven. Loved meeting you, spending time with you, Liz Ferris. Even if we didn't get to spend as much time together as I wanted, even a couple of hours was amazing. You are a wonderful friend. Well, thank you so very much. You are a wonderful lady too. You are in our chats. Now, to the people that keep messaging me, asking me why Selfless isn't in the chat, isn't in the pictures. Selfless had a lot of pictures taken. They were on Polaroids. Because I don't remember where I put it. I have to find the Polaroid book because it's set up as a cute little memorabilia, and I made Selfless and Pearl take pictures daily. So that was fun. Chops World, only jumping in. You look and sound like a different person in a new positive way. I'm so pleased that the shots work for you as well. Well, I still have to get another series. But now I am prepared. That hurts like hell. And to try not to cry. So yes. Okay. All right. So the main thing I wanted to go over. So I had this conversation with my aunt because I was curious as to why my father worked at the Portland org, because a lot of people are going to the Portland org. Now, I don't know if it's the same one that was in the 70s, but I believe so. Now, I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, someone will correct me. But basically, my father was staff at the Portland org right after he was staff at the Delphi, Oregon. I'm like, I about called an Oregon Delphi, but yeah, either way, Delphi, Oregon Delphi. He worked at both of those locations. Now, here's what I didn't fully understand. So I always assumed, he has three other brothers and three sisters. So that's a total of 7 kids, 4 boys, 3 girls. Now, what had happened was, and what left him feeling alone, as he put it, was that the kids all had to take care of themselves because his dad was building freeways. That's what he did after the military, is he built freeways. Like if you come to California and if you've ever been on I-50, the 50, if you've been onto Interstate 50 at all, guess what? He built that. He was part of the team that built from start to finish. So that right there makes 50 mean a little bit more to me, even though it's constantly under repair. Constantly. But at the same time, it gave me a better understanding. So he was used to not really having the parental role in his life, neither the mother or the father, because his mom was also an ER nurse. And so she was gone 12 to 16-hour days. And when they were off, most of the time they were resting because they were exhausted. And because of that, it left him very bitter and hostile when it came to his mom and dad. And so when he finished high school in Sacramento, now again, I learned that he went to Sacramento High School. I believe it was Hiram Johnson. And in the process of him going there, he immediately joined the military, Air Force. Before someone says, was he a Marine? Hoo-ah. No, he was Air Force, and he was just specifically gifted when it came to mechanics, engines. Like, he could read an engine and know where things were. He could read, just a quick book on it, and he knew it. Like, he remembered details, like where this part goes in this engine, and if the engine's making this sound, and blah blah blah. So he was in the motor brigade, motor pool. Sorry, these are a lot of new words to me. So he was in the motor pool and was constantly in charge of repairing any vehicle, whether it be a Humvee, whether it be, working on airplanes, because he started off in airplanes and then, worked on other vehicles. So it became this thing that interested him, this military regime, where he needed to follow orders. Like, he didn't do well on his own. Because when he was on his own, he immediately found Scientology and he joined staff. He joined staff on the Portland org, as well as he worked part-time at the Delphi Portland. So those 2 places have big significance in my dad's life because someone introduced him there. And then he met my mom at the Davis location. And then they went to the San Francisco location, and then they went to the other location. And then they joined Sea Org. So they basically followed each other around. But my dad's never lived on his own. He went from military, or he went from a very small, crowded 2-bedroom house between him and his brothers and sisters and his parents, all the way to military, to staff, to Sea Org, because he was staff. But in that staff period, he met my mom. They had me. Hi, Dad. Hi, Osa. Nice to see you. And because of that, he's never been on his own. So when we do get him out, that's something that is definitely going to have to be thought about. He's never lived on his own. He's never lived like that. And so in most ways, I'm a little bit, I've lived on my own. I've done it since I left the Sea Org. And occasionally, hold on. Bottoms up. Hey, Liz, thank you for being you. You lead with kindness. I hope so. That's my plan. Jordy, it sounds like he needed routine and structure because he didn't have it as a kid. Yes. Yes. And so he found it with the cult. Now, he may not fully understand that he's in a cult now because he really believes that these are changes that if they make in the world, everyone in the world will be saved. From what? From what? The body Thetans? Where's my Pringles can? Ah, where's my Pringles can? Man, where is Pearl Snappy when you need her with a Pringles joke? So it's going to be difficult, and I'm looking forward to it. And it's given me a renewed purpose on getting him out, because we've now been doing this over a year. We've screamed for him. We've begged for him. We've sat here and told our intimate, most horrible details of what's gone on. And I'm still coming, Dad. And even after the shots, I was a little scared. I'd be turned away, but I'm not. It almost gives me a harder drive to get him out, because he needs a lot of things. I have my own section. You do. You have your own section. Summer Savage. Crap, I forgot I turned 47 a week ago. Damn, I'm 47. Girl, I'm scared to turn 45. That scares me, because I said 45, Carrie and I were going to be in Hawaii. So that was the big, number I picked many, many eons ago. And now that it's almost here, I'm like, ooh, I can't afford that. But let's see what we can do. Lottery tickets, here I come. Degraded daughter, happy hump day. That's right. Is that on the camel's back? Hello to all my family and friends. That's right. How old is your dad now? He is 74 years old. He's 74 years old. I was like, wait a minute, my mom's 7. I kept thinking 73, and I was like, no, my mom is 73, but my dad is 74 years old. So that's crazy to me. That is absolutely crazy that he's about to be 3/4 of a century. And he's not free. So before he has a chance to reach 3/4 of a century. So I'm hoping before his birthday, November 23rd, that we have made progress in seeing him face to face and getting him the F out. Getting as many people as we can get out, as many news medias, DOA can scream his name from the heavens, everyone scream his name, because we're getting him out. We're going to do it. Question. What is the one biggest change that you've noticed since Pearl Fest? I have less of a desire to fight over certain things. So let's say that you have a choice of getting in an argument or just letting the person have the win, because it's not that big of a fight, and sometimes before I would fight to the tooth and nail to make sure that my point was heard. And right now it's kind of like, I'm just not even going to fight it. Nope, not going to fight it. I just don't have it in me to continue fighting for that. And to continue fighting for something that's not there. So, that's a good step for me, because normally I wallow in it. Have any of you guys, have you ever felt like someone was judging you for, you'll be 55 in July. I called double nickels. That's not bad. Menopause and hot flashes suck, though. I can understand. I'm not looking forward to that. But so when people want to stack things up on top of each other, and then you realize, wait a minute, this isn't the whole story. You feel judged because someone's not letting you get your whole story out, and then you're just supposed to sit there and take the judgment. I just don't care. I don't. I know some things I've done I've done with one purpose, and some things I've done that I'm not proud of. And you know what? How do you stop the things that you're not proud of? You just don't do it again. You do something completely different. You stand up for something different, because if this made you feel bad for doing it, then obviously you were not meant to do it. And so I don't feel bad for certain things, but other things I feel strongly about. Like I'm still growing old with Carrie. She is my soulmate. I'm still the same person that she fell in love with. I just have less of a care if right or wrong. I just go with my heart. And when I go with my heart, instead of, what's the best path and getting stuck in Wonderville, I know 100 ways which has not worked getting my dad out. Yes, my dad was born in 1950, November 23rd, 1950. My mom was born in 1951, which she got mad when she found out that he was older, because she thought she was the older one. You should have seen her face when she found out he had another kid. Oh, that was bad. That was really bad. She screamed a lot. Not even at him, but at his mom for not telling her. Don't suffer, ladies. Get bioidentical hormones. I waited and suffered. Okay, so now I know I can get hormones. Okay, well, I'm not suffering. I just took a needle. I took 2 needles to the neck with the idea of, some numbing cream. That shit felt like a chainsaw to the collarbone. Like at any moment, your collarbone was just going to, I'm telling you, it was going to be like a scene out of Aliens, but instead of my stomach, it was coming out of my collarbone. Okay. Been full memo for almost. I've been full memo for almost 90 years. Oh, 40. Okay. Okay, just checking. I was like, that's a long time to be in menopause. That's a long time. Do you need a hug? 10 years. Sweet. Okay, so now we're just getting smaller. Can I get a 9 years? Can I get a 9 years? Just to see? Yeah, some people do go nuts. I have a feeling I'm going to be also one of those people. Yep. But you'll be 57 in August. Looking forward to that. I hope to meet my sister I never knew I had, and maybe my real father as he is recovering from the sudden news. Yeah, that's got to be a lot. I know that's going to be something that my dad is going to have a conversation with my mom about. They don't have to get along for me by any means, but the fact that he had another child before he went into the Sea Org, so while he was staff, and so everyone while he was at staff with knew he had gotten his first wife pregnant. Little did we know my mom was actually wife number 2. And when she was wife number 2, she thought I was going to be his first kid. Nope. Found out I'm number 2. Found out I am number 2. But I had a conversation with a person that said they were my sister before, but she was something. She was something, but I didn't find out about my sister until I was like 14. And my mom was just too heated to talk about anything about my dad. But now that we know he's alive, he's got some splaining to do. Lucy, you got some splaining to do. Yeah, how am I going to referee? Stop hitting. Stop choking. No hair pulling. Like, how do you referee your parents? Like, you hire someone for that. Like, can you make sure they don't die? Just, they're old. Make sure that they play chess or something. Checkers. They can play checkers. They can argue via checkers. That's how they can do it. I think everyone needs a hysterectomy. Because, that once a month thing that we don't talk about, it's for the birds. I have 3 daughters going through it right now. What a treat. Laugh out loud. Not really sure what you're signaling, Miss Summer. Is this do the locomotion? No? I think it means cut it out. I think it means cut it out, guys. I'm not quite sure it means cut it out. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. I'm just checking. It is 3:46. So Laura starts at 4:20. So we have 30 minutes for Laura's start. Oh, okay. So see this private chat section? You can type in there anything you want. I'm just saying, maybe it would. You probably message me too. Nope, no messages. Okay. Lily, dude, I am the 18th of 19 children. That's a lot. Like, that means when they have kids, you're going to be the auntie of so many. And I'm just telling you. So yeah, that is definitely some information. I will let you know. Liz, we were talking about menopause. I definitely understand. You can talk about whatever you want. But I do want to say thank you to everyone. Hopefully that helps with some information on my dad, because it definitely helped me. I know there was another topic I was definitely going to go over, but we'll have to save that for another time. But that's information that I needed to know, and it's information that's enlightened me, and my outlook on everything has been amazing. So I'm really looking forward to quite a bit good things and great things to happen. And now you get to see the closure. And so